Welcome to Beans and Breakdowns, a podcast dedicated to bridging the gap between specialty coffee and the heavy music community. On this episode, I'm joined by Kyle Paterson, vocalist of the band Gavel. So grab a fresh cup of coffee and wake the fuck up! What's going on, Caffeinated Crew? Today on this episode, I'm joined by somebody who has become a friend of mine, somebody who generously opens his house for people that need a place to stay. This is Kyle. He's from Gavel.
Yo.
What's good?
Oh, chilling, hanging out.
Dude, Hamilton's motherfucking finest right now.
Let's go. The greatest place on earth, baby. I don't care what anybody says.
Listen, I'm trying to do as much as I can to show that hammy love, because I think I've had Rob's, he's from Hamilton, Steel City. Then we got Blaine, who's kind of, Steel City adjacent.
Yeah, those dudes are like, those guys are from like Toronto and stuff, but definitely they're MVPs out here.
They're in the tribe. Yeah.
They get it.
Well, dope. Super excited that we get to chat. I know y'all got some shows coming up for Gavel. We've got some shows coming up with Bad Bet, which I know nothing about. Super stoked to hear about it. And I know I have a few friends here that are also stoked to hear about it. So we'll get it from the horse's mouth, so to speak.
I'm excited. I'm excited. You guys are fucking excited about that shit.
So yeah, let's, what are you drinking?
Okay, so a warm ice cap.
Nice.
Dude, I was like, fuck, I gotta go to like a nice coffee place, but I don't know, man. I had a late night last night, and you know how sometimes like just shit breakfast hit, right? That's this ice cap right now. Like, I don't know, man. I used to be like a big coffee guy, but my standards have they've
plummeted.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I like a nice ice cap. It's pretty. How warm is it over there today?
I think it's like 20, 23 or 21 or something.
We're getting close to 30 today. So, an ice cap.
AC in there?
Huh?
Do you have AC at your house? You
better believe I do.
Okay.
You think I'm a sucker? I'm not going to buy AC. I'm from Georgia.
True. Fair enough, man.
We know how to beat the heat.
You're keeping hydrated too with the waters and the coffees. You're dual wielding here.
Yeah. So this is like the dehydration. And then this is, you got to properly hydrate with it so that you can reach like the pH chakra balance.
I like that mug, man. Like, that's a cool mug.
This is my favorite mug.
Where'd you get that? Was that a fish number on the side there?
It's like a little fishy, man. And he's got little thumbprints. I can't remember who I was talking to about this. I got this from Goodwill for like 99 cents.
Yeah. Yeah.
For like 10 years ago.
And it's just stuck with you.
If anything happens to this mug, my life will be very sad for a while. It's just a perfect mug.
I have a mug like that. Actually, can I go get it?
Go get it.
This is that mug for me.
Cavendish? Wait, why do I know this?
Farms. It's a Farms. It has Farms, and I'm gonna butcher. I can't speak French for shit.
I can't either.
Les Fermes.
Oh, that means farms.
Yeah. Okay, but so I don't know if you can see this here.
No, you had to fix it.
This was so this is like my mug, and I guess Kenny was doing the dishes and like nicked this on the counter, and then glued it back together. And I remember I was like, she didn't tell me. So I was like pouring coffee. Like I used to do like French presses a lot. I like those when I didn't have a coffee maker, but I was like, why the fuck does this feel weird and different? Like, what is all this like shit on here? And then like, I didn't say anything. And then, I don't know, she was like, this was before we lived together. And she came over one time and I was like, what is this thing on them? She's like, oh, I broke it. And I'm like,
you gotta say something.
Still works.
She's forgiven.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Yeah, that's mugs are important.
Yeah, I agree.
It's just the shape, and there's so many special memories.
I think it almost like maybe I'm wrong, but I think a good mug can make shit coffee taste good.
It can psychologically. Yeah. It's like, oh, it's so comfortable, you know. Folgers in a nice mug is just as good as a good coffee in a paper cup.
Dude, Folgers though, like low key kind of slaps sometimes.
No, don't.
Dude, French press Folgers.
Jesus. What's wrong with you? So you come on this podcast with a melted iced cap. And follow it up with Folgers kind of slap sometimes in the French press.
Dude, man, I went to when I came from Madhouse, I went to Deadbolt Manor. These guys had instant coffee, and that's where I learned about instant coffee, I think, is at Deadbolt Manor. They had like this much left in like their little thing, and they're like, yeah, there's enough for one person. And I was like, I gotta drive 6 hours, give me that shit.
Didn't you all fall asleep at like 4 a.m. that day?
Yeah, me and Ryan, I think, got home at like 4:30, 5 o'clock. And then we had to leave at 9, and I like was sleeping on an air mattress, and I wake up to Seth and Jake just like standing over top of me, and they're like, hey boss, it's time to go. And I'm like, ugh. And then we started the journey home.
Oh man, that was such a fun weekend.
It was crazy. Like the fact that you guys had the big room in Foos, and it was like just Montreal bands, like insane. Like, and then you had like what was it, Gel in the other room. Yeah. But like the local bands were the main attraction. That was sick.
Yeah, it's like a very, I don't know, it's going to be hard to like top that experience. I feel like it was just a very,
because that was your guys' first show, right?
Second show.
Wait, where's the first one?
Buried Alive.
Oh yeah, okay.
Which was just as fun, but like in a different way. Madhouse, it was just like the entire family is there.
Yeah.
And then like everybody from out of town that was like mutual friends are there. So it's like, that's where we met. That's where I met, Blaine and Elijah, Rob, Jake. Like it was a crazy weekend. And then meeting all these people, I don't know, it was insane. So, and then we came to Hamilton and played, and we were super stoked, and that went a little bit different.
Fuck, man. Great jam spot. I don't know about venue.
Bro, that's like the precursor to every, like, Rob's like, y'all gonna come down, y'all want to play? Jordan's like, you want to play? The response is always, what's the venue?
Yeah, where? You know what? Like, I think that room has like potential to be really cool. They just got to let more people in, and they need to get a sound guy that is not just going to keep.
What the fuck?
Fucking Justin, this guy, he's just like, I think it's working now.
Can you hear this shit? Because I can. That's all I can hear is shit. Can you hear it? Ungunk your ears.
But you know what, man? Like, you guys, the way that like you like played that off, legendary shit. Like, that was sick.
It was at the point of like, I give up. Like, I'm literally just over it. Like, let this be over.
I feel like some people would have like a really like bad response, like understandably, but you guys took it like fucking champs, man. Like,
well, it helped that like we look around, everybody in the front on the sides is like people we know.
Yeah.
So they're all just laughing. So it was like, fine. Cool. We're just gonna wrap this up and crowd kill and get out of here. Go out with a bang. Somebody get me a Miller High Life.
I needed to bring a fucking like a big old cooler of that shit. We need to have like a secondary. Well, I guess we kind of did have a secondary fridge in there because we just used Zach's house as like the the High Life fridge place.
The reserves.
Yeah.
When you're not, sklorking down a fucking ice cap, what is your, so this is funny actually. So people in the US don't know what ice caps are usually, unless they live in like Ohio.
There's a couple of Tim Hortons there, right? There's not a lot though.
They got them in like the Midwest, like near Lake Erie, Lake Ontario.
Mm-hmm.
But ice cap is essentially like a cheap version of a Frappuccino.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's like way better.
I agree.
100% better. But I just wanted to go ahead and precursor that it's not the worst thing you've ever drank. It's honestly like, it's like a milkshake with more ice. But it tastes like coffee.
It slaps. Like, I mean, hey, like, I know I just said that Folgers slaps, but this actually slaps,
This is actually good. Folgers, I can't get behind that. I cannot do that. But the ice cap, it's in certain scenarios, it's good. It's much better than the Tim Hortons cold brew. That is a crime against humanity.
I've never had that.
It's bad. Don't. Then I accidentally got it with real milk once on accident, and I almost shit myself.
Dude, I'm allergic to milk, so Perfect. Anytime I like look at it, I'm just asking for trouble. I'm gonna fucking punish myself.
You're asking for trouble?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you a oat milk person?
No, like I drink I just drink like coffee, like black, I guess. Like I don't really.
Good man.
Because like, see, that's from like when I drank good coffee, and I was like, oh, I want to, the flavors and shit. I'm gonna aerate this shit in my mouth and all this stuff. Like I was like, yeah, like, and then I just started drinking Tim Hortons, fucking, as Blaine calls it, dog water or whatever the fucking like.
So the ice cap is good. The actual brewed, like, I don't know how you drink black Tim's.
I like the dark roast black.
That's what I've heard, is that the dark roast is good. I just hate dark roast coffee.
Well, see, like, does caffeine like affect, like, you get the jitters and shit when you drink? No. Yeah. No. See, like, for me, like, that's why I like the darker coffees, because obviously, like, less caffeine and stuff.
Thank you for saying that.
So
I got you. I see you. Because I know we've talked before about this. I like Synonym for that local Hamilton spot. It's kind of a newer thing, I think. But top 3 best espresso I ever had at Synonym.
I haven't been.
What's your spot?
I'm gonna. I already said it to you. It's definitely Rooney's, man. Rooney's is sick. Yeah, like, just, they've got good shit. It's like a photo store, like a photo book store as well. So it's like, you go get good coffee. They always have like guest kind of like pastry and like food things in there. that are like local to the area, and yeah, they're just good people.
Have you ever had because you do photo books and stuff like that?
Yeah, I did one. Yeah, I did one. Um, they so yeah, they had my shit in there when I had I think I had like two or three in there when I
That's
was.
sick.
It was cool. Like, yeah, it was fun to do. I did it with uh our buddy Colleen. He's Psychic Void on Instagram. He's doing like the kind of mosh zine,
Hmm.
um, which I think is going to be sold tomorrow at
That's sick.
the flea market.
Oh,
So
that's right. Tomorrow is the flea market.
yeah, yeah, long day, man. It starts at like 1 and ends at 6 or 7.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what I'm drinking today. It's not High
Mhm.
Life. My friend John from this band called Ghostblade. I
Oh, I heard
recent
that.
Yeah. So I recently went and saw them because they were playing with some friends of mine. But he brought me a bag from his favorite shop in Ontario or Ottawa. It's called Little Victories. It's got like a cute little papery bag. It's nice, like a little bird on it.
Oh, yeah, I like the bird there.
It's a Kenya AA. It's got some like peach and lemongrass and hazelnut tasting.
So it's good.
It's
It's
good. The
it's
peach is very forward. It's
is
really
it?
good. Yeah.
Is it like too peachy though?
Mm-mm. So I would say that the hazelnut balances like the juiciness of the peach, and then on the finish you get like this very faint lemongrass taste.
Man, you're making me want to get
I'm
like
going to reignite it for you. I'm going to reignite this for you.
I know. I'm just like fuck. What do we have? I think the coffee we got is from Walmart.
Oh my fucking come on.
I don't buy it, man.
Don't give Sam Walton your business.
I'm sorry. I don't know. Like, I don't like Walmart. Walmart makes me feel not good inside. Like,
It's bad vibes.
yeah, every time I go inside Walmart, I'm just like, I need to leave right now. I need to get the fuck out of here, man. Get me out of here. And like Kenny's
It's
like walking around, and I'm just like, we gotta go.
it's weird too. That didn't start happening to me until like I moved to Canada. And like for some reason, it like rubbed off so fast that Walmart is evil. Cause back home, like, Walmart's open 24 hours. So if you need something in the middle of the night, you just go to Walmart and grab
Yeah,
it. But here, like, I don't know what happened. It's just bad. Like I get all icky.
I feel like the Walmart of Canada is like the Walmart of Walmarts, if that makes sense. Like, it's just like the shittier fucking like because the ones in the States, they have like, I got a sweet Ice Cube shirt from Walmart in the States for $5, and the ones here is just like, I don't know, dude, you fucking gross mini powdered donuts and stuff. And
I have a pair of snow boots that I bought when I moved here for the first winter.
from Walmart.
Yeah, they've lasted for like 5 seasons.
Really?
Yeah, I don't wear them every time, but when I'm doing stuff outside, they're like the zip uppy, like, 3M insulated ones.
Yeah,
Those fucking work.
man, like the clothing, the jeans at Walmart, the rustlers,
Rustlers.
they fucking bang, dude. Those I $19 and they last forever. I used to wear those for work pants, and I was just like,
Mhm.
yeah, this is the best. And they're comfortable, you know?
You can get Dickies too.
Yes. The ones here though, the Walmart here, like the Dickies are just always like blasted. They're always just gone.
Yeah,
It's
they're like,
always just
and
like,
the only size they have is like 40 waist, 30 length. It's like,
yeah,
who's shaped like that?
fucking Danny DeVito or some walking in there just like, hey.
always, I'm always sunny ass going in looking for Dickies. You got the Danny Dickies.
Fuck. I don't even buy fucking clothes. I just like,
Stumble upon them.
dude, look at these, look at this shit.
The shirt's broken.
Yeah, but this shirt is sick. I got this shirt this was like an old Montreal band.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was like 18, me and a friend of mine drove to Montreal and we went to this venue. It was called Death Church.
Yeah.
And the show was like Pressure to Succeed, Turnstile, Angel Dust, King Nine, Life Spent. And we like saw the flyer on fucking Facebook and we're like, yo, let's go to this show. This is going to be crazy. And like back then, like I remember being like, people being like, oh, Montreal goes hard. Like the pits in Montreal are fucking insane and all this stuff. And so I was a little like nervous, I guess, but we were like looking on the flyer and it's like, oh, like at Death Church, and like we're trying to look this place up, and they're like made a big deal about like recently getting like air conditioning, and they're like fucking amped on it. So we like show up and like walk in there. It's hot as fuck because it's like around this time, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it was more into the summer. And we walk inside and it's literally just like one of those tower fans just oscillating like this. No AC, just blasted. Some dude's walking through the pit with like laundry because like people were like living up there. But it was a crazy show. Like it was fucking insane. And so like I just hold on to this shirt, even though it's like.
What year was that?
That was like 2013, 2013, I think.
It's crazy that 10 years ago Turnstile's playing DIYs in somebody's house, and now they're playing like tens of thousands of people shows.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Sell out the Bell Center in Montreal with Blink. That's crazy.
It's yeah.
So much love to that though.
That's the thing. Like a lot of people are like, oh, fucking Turnstile, and I'm just like
you wish you could do that.
Exactly. And also like that band, like, why are you getting mad? Because they're so successful. Like they're doing the thing that everyone wants to do, you know? And like they're also kind of like, I don't know, maybe like gatewaying people into like getting into hardcore and shit. So like,
and they're like the right band to do it because they're nice. Yeah. They aren't, I would say they're not selling out. They're writing music that they like, and other people just happen to like it.
Yeah.
I would say that they're a great representation of what hardcore should be, like bringing people in like that. It's not overly aggressive, but they still mosh. There's still moshy parts.
Yeah. The groove. They got the groove, man. I love that shit.
It's good. It's so good. So yeah, I've talked about Turnstile too much on the podcast because I feel like they're getting them and Not Blues get a lot of like hate that I feel like is undeserved. Yeah. Not Blues is also, I mean, I don't know how I feel. I mean, people in that band are really nice.
Okay. Are you?
I'm not a hater. I know I'm not a hater.
It's just not your first choice type of thing.
I mean, I don't listen to like that genre so much anymore, like the metalcore stuff.
Yeah.
But they do it very well.
They do. I mean, like they like, I never was a really big fan of that band, but like, I don't know. I think again, they're just like maybe like a gateway band into.
Yeah. That's playing Coachella and normies are stage diving. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm not angry at that.
No, like the fact that like a band, like, cause they're like I guess like a heavier band, right? So it's like the fact that a band like that is playing Coachella is like, that's pretty cool.
It's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, and like, you know, I would say that they haven't lost like their roots as like from the hardcore scene. Like Isaac plays in Inclination.
Yeah.
You've got Brian and his brothers and Isaac playing in Weapon X.
Yeah.
Which is a hate edge band essentially. Like they're still connected, but they've made it a living. Like
Yeah.
they're successful. That's what happens when you do things people like. Like I feel like it's not fair to hate a band because they've done something well.
Yeah, I don't know. At the end of the day, it's like it's 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 a small community, so like I think like being upset about someone's success is just like maybe just uh projecting your jealousy, you know?
Try harder.
Try harder.
Make it better. Um, yeah, I agree. That's a tangent, like
Yeah,
long ass tangent. You sing in some bands.
I do, yeah.
Why are you a vocalist?
Because I can't play instruments.
That's always the answer.
Yeah, dude, I fucking played the bass for like, I don't know, 10 minutes. And then I played saxophone in middle school, alto. Let's
That's a
go.
sexy instrument.
What can I say?
The sexy sax.
Yeah, that's all they had for me. It was that or like flute or something. So I was like,
Can't play flute. Nope.
give me the fucking sax, man.
You still have your embouchure?
I have none of those things anymore.
Like you can
I
still.
rented it from the school. Like I didn't even.
Yeah.
I was reusing reeds and shit.
Oh, from other people? Dog.
No, no, no.
That's nasty. Well, tell me about Gavel. I've seen you guys play.
Yeah.
But tell me about like how did it start? It's not. It's pre-pandemic.
Uh, yeah. Like I guess technically, like we kind of decided to um do it. I guess we went and saw a show, and then we were like, "Oh, this is sick." And then the lockdowns happened, like the first one, where so like we kind of just were writing and shit like that. And then when things kind of eased up, we started to practice. And I feel like with that band, like it was kind of just like a little bit of like right place, right time. Like, um, because we had a lot of time to work on stuff and get really tight. And then when the opportunity for like shows came about, it was just like we felt really ready, I guess, to do it.
Right.
So yeah. Yeah. I'm just right. We're kind of right place, right time, I guess.
Was that the first band that you were doing vocals in, or
Yeah, that's just like my first band
in general?
ever.
That's
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah. I always kind of wanted to do it, but I just like was I used to like I would always go to shows, but I never was like super close with the people that would play in bands, so I would never had the opportunity to like be like, hey, let's be in a band or whatever, you know, like I was like kind of I had like the windbreaker always up to here, and I was just super shy.
That's hard.
Yeah.
Like the Liam Gallagher style, like
fucking only the eyes. But yeah, so like that was my first time doing any of that kind of stuff.
this is cool because it almost seems like a trend in that Southern Ontario and like GTA scene where you've got Spirit of Vengeance is like two of those dudes. That's their first band.
Mm-hmm.
You've got Gavel, where it's your first band. Like Rob and Rick started Rust like a little bit before the pandemic, but it really didn't do anything until like the middle of the pandemic. Like they released music and shit like that. And that was like their first serious band. So like even Mile End, I think that some of those dudes, that's their first band because they're young. They're like, they're little.
But they're doing it. They're fucking killing it.
I swear to God, if we would have been iPad kids,
dude,
look at what happens when iPad kids make bands, bro. How does this happen?
I know, man. Wait, like those dudes and Ethereal Tomb, like just all these fucking like
Cloned apparition, same fucking thing.
it's just like the young kids are like just they're not kids, but like the younger people, they're just like
The sub
just doing
30s.
the thing. Yeah. They're like they're they have like they have the idea, they have the fucking they're just gunning for it, which is sick. Like I'm just like I'm like, holy fuck, I gotta get on your level, you know?
Yeah. Like I don't even know how to use Instagram. Like all all the shit that they know how to do, they're like, oh, Twitter. I'm like, what the fuck? I thought Twitter was dead. Like, I don't know. So I feel like I sound like a boomer right now, and I'm not meaning to, but
I'm
yeah,
I'm I'm with you, dude. I'm fucking I don't know. Twitter's a weird place.
it's a weird place. I let Alec handle all that shit. Alec's like the social media god, and he does it. He makes it look cool. I
That's
just sit
something.
back. Being a vocalist is great.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
dude.
zero responsibilities. It's amazing.
You just gotta be there and boot people in the face, eh?
Just boop them. Yeah, because I've Bruiserweight's the first band I'm doing vocals in because I play like drums and bass and stuff.
Yeah,
And in every other band I've been in, it has not gone great. It's just not great. But there's like there's that magic that happens sometimes. Where it's like the right people, right place, right
yeah,
time. So that's what's happened. I feel like Gavel, like as soon as we got out of the pandemic, there's shows on the bridge happening, and then Shutaway and these guys are like, oh fucking Gavel, they're so good. And I was like, who is this? And then I saw y'all play at the Shutterway release, and I was like, oh, it's not what I thought it was. It's like my style of hardcore, like 2008 to 2010 backtrack, like Long Island shit.
yeah,
That's good.
yeah. Like it's kind of I don't know. Like it's interesting. Like listening to the songs on the EP because like every song, I don't know, they all kind of sound a little bit different. Like they're different styles,
Mm-hmm.
kind of. And so I think we were kind of just in the place of like figuring out where we wanted to go.
Yeah.
And so I think with like the two newer songs that aren't really that new, we've been playing for a long time, but
They're
like,
like a year old now.
yeah, like they are kind of like that bridge into maybe more of the direction where we were trying to go
Yeah.
type of thing. So, um, yeah, it's I don't know. We're just figuring it out, you know.
So the promo, like, I'm not trying to like punish you by any means. Like we're leaving Hamilton in the car, going back to Montreal. Scott's like, turn on that Gavel 2 song promo. So we like that's not what he sounds like at all, but we put it on. Bro, like I had listened to it. I think we had all listened to it, but like listening to it together, we were like, what the fuck, dude? First of all, it sounds amazing. Like the recording.
Davis.
Shout out Davis. Like Schoolhouse, go get it done by your boy Davis. He's the
There's
king.
it's the ghost, man. It's the ghost and Davis. They like connect and fucking make magic and shit.
Yeah. Davis, he's the king. He's so good. King Davis, mixing, recording. But the songs are written so well, dude. Like the hooks. There's hooks. And if you're not writing hooks in hardcore, just give up. Don't do it anymore. You gotta have hooks. Like there's one that's like just complete sing along for the whole song. It's insane.
Yeah, like they're 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 like fun songs to play. Like they're like I don't know. I just want people like to I just want it to be party. You know, it's
That's
like
it. Just give
and
the people what they want.
yeah. Yeah, man. I gotta say, like after after seeing like the way the fucking SOV show's been popping off, I'm like, fuck, we need more breakdowns. I want to see more breakdowns of our shit, you know? Like those guys are just like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Party shit.
That's Neanderthal vibe. Just
I go for it.
it's like testosterone out bodybuilder bullshit.
I love it. Just fucking deadlift a fucking 1,000 pounds or don't talk to me.
Right. And that's very much the vibe of Blaine. I still haven't seen them live.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, they're coming to Montreal, I think, in
soon.
June.
July.
Oh, July? Yeah.
Is it June? They are coming in June. Anyway, I'm going to see them soon. So yeah, Gavel is sick. The promo is so good. It's on my constant rotation. Like I just pull it up. I'm like, I can't believe that this fucking band is as good as it is, and that I know people in it.
Thanks, man.
It makes me so happy. But I know that y'all had some shifting around, some things changing.
Yeah.
If you want to go into any detail about it, this is it.
Yeah, just a bit of a lineup change and shit. So like Kevin plays guitar in it now, and then from Pure, and then Josh from Scum plays lead guitar, just fucking shred lord. So, and then still me and the brothers there, just
the brothers.
Yeah, the brothers. Yeah, so that's kind of the new thing. So we're kind of figuring out how that like all goes together and shit. But
how the jams are going well?
Yeah, like we're just like, I mean, the songs were picked up pretty quick, and so it's just kind of hard, like, I guess, working around everyone's schedule a little bit, because like in that band, me and Jordan and Josh live in Hamilton, and then Kevin lives in Brampton, Greg lives in Toronto, so it's kind of just working around everyone's busy lives and shit. So figuring it out.
You got some big shows coming up though.
Yeah, man. We kind of, that's Jordan's department. He kind of just like was like, we're playing these things, and I'm like, okay, sick.
Let's do it.
But yeah, the Offside release show, that's gonna be fucking fun, man. Yes. Anytime like we play Montreal, it's just like the fucking best. Like everyone there just is so fun and like super supportive, and just like it's always fucking great.
Yeah, it's always fun when y'all play, because it's just, I don't know what it is, but like when a band from Ontario comes to town, it's like we have to show them that like we mean business. Because like I think in our mind we're like, oh, Toronto, big city mosh, you know what I mean? And then in like Montreal is like, people don't know what we're doing up here because we all speak French and like eat poutine, but like, so it's like, oh, we're gonna show them how we mosh, and then everybody like Royal Rumbles it. So I like when Ontario bands go back and they're like, Montreal is pretty scary.
No, yeah, you guys got some shit. And the other thing too is like, you guys like don't miss with bands. Like every band that's coming out of Montreal is just literally the most fucking insane shit.
Dude, I've never ever seen something like this. It's weird.
Yeah, you guys just like it's all hits, man. Like they're all,
it's all different.
Yeah. Again, like you had Madhouse, like that was a whole fest of just fucking local bands, man. Insane.
I keep trying to tell people the Anglo world needs to realize you need to recognize real.
Yeah.
And show some love to Montreal. Show that same, I mean, Toronto's doing it. Ontario's doing it. We've got this like bridge between these two scenes where we're just
it's fucking sick right now. Like, yeah, between Ontario and Montreal, like I feel like, I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like that like connection now is like unlike it's ever been before. Like I feel like just so many. I feel like the people here and the people there want to see both provinces bands and shit. And I feel like the bands are so down to work with each other and just like do runs and fucking play shows and shit. And it's just like, it's crazy. Like it's so sick.
Yeah, like the Reality Denied Pure Scorching Tune bill that just popped up. I was like, where did this come from? So, and
That's
cross
Under the
checks on
Bridge,
it.
right?
Yeah.
I want to play Under the Bridge so bad again.
I've never played Under the Bridge, but we're playing next weekend after next.
I was talking to Ryan about that one, and he asked if Bad Bet wanted to play that, and I was like, "Fuck, I do. I don't know if we can."
Oh yeah, I know why. Yeah, dude, what's the deal with Bad Bet? What the fuck is this?
It's just a little something, a little project, you know.
Who is it? What is it?
It's like, dude, I'm so bad at like labeling what bands sound like, but it's just like groovy. I don't know. It's just fun, like not fun, like I don't know. It's just good, in my opinion, like groovy hardcore, like shit for the dancers and stuff.
Okay,
It's not super. I wouldn't say it's like super heavy. Like,
but it's like dancey.
yeah, it's just like even if you don't mosh, you're gonna be like, yeah, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah.
Um. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm fucking amped on it. I'm really excited to fucking start playing shows with this band. Like, um, I hope that people dig it as much as I dig it and think it's cool, but who knows, you know?
Are we gonna drop a demo?
Yeah, so we're gonna record 2 songs in at the end of June with Andy from RD. And it's it's gonna be like I don't know, I forget what he called it. It was like fast and dirty. That's his term for how we're gonna record this. And I'm like, do your thing, man. Like
Jam space demo.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
we did a couple of demos like that with like the early shit, like, and I don't know, they were all right, but like our drummer was kind of like the guy controlling the computer. So like like he knows how to, I don't fucking know how to do that shit. So like he was like running like and would like start it and then run to the drums and like I don't know, it just they were all right, but I don't think we were like happy enough with them to want to put them out at that point. So we're just kind of waiting, play a couple shows, record some shit, put it out. I'm trying to kind of copy the flow of how things went with Gavel, and hopefully it works similarly.
Just wait 6 months. So start playing shows. Don't release anything for 6 months.
It has been 6 months, man. We started this band fucking in September.
Wow.
So,
that's like almost a year. 8 months.
Well, okay, maybe. Yeah, like September, October, I think is when it started. So
I'm excited.
Dude, I hope people dig it. Cause I'm fucking amped on it. Like I don't want to be that guy where it's like I'm super pumped on it and people are just like, it's whatever. I'm gonna be like, oh fuck, man.
Damn it. Yeah, I hate that sucks. When it's like, yeah, it's like I hate that feeling. Like, why don't you like this?
Yeah. It just like
I made this for you.
I made this for you. Yeah, no, I'm pumped, man. Like we only have 2 shows so far. Well, no, we have the RD show and then the run with you guys. And maybe another one in July. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know what there is to say, about it.
We just gotta wait and see. We just gotta prove it. You know what I'm saying? Just
That's it.
put the demo where the mouth is.
Yeah. Let it speak for itself.
I'm excited about it. I like it. I like Gavel, and if it's anything as good as Gavel, it's gonna be sick. So
It's it's a little different, but I don't want to say that and make it sound like it's different in a bad way. It's just, I don't know. Rob said the riffs are there, so
okay, if Rob says the riffs are there, then it's there. That's all I needed. I needed somebody like you give the endorsement. Rob said the riffs are there, and then you just stamp that on the, it's like a
that is the fucking EP cover is, or
yeah, the review is like
cover.
the text from Rob.
Yeah, it's just the picture of Rob that you got on the podcast, and then the fucking text stamp.
The riffs are there, like the little sick.
Yeah.
Are y'all gonna do physical or just put it out?
I think we were looking at tapes. Because I'm pretty sure our drummer has like the shit to do tapes, to dub them.
Really?
I think so.
You might need to give me his contact.
I can. I mean, you're gonna meet him.
Oh,
you did meet him. He was the guy that was doing the fucking, not the big guy, but he was the dude at the show that.
Oh yeah, with the long hair. Yeah.
Yeah, we shaved his head.
Cool.
But
the one who's moving to Las Vegas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is he still moving
there right now?
Oh, okay.
We were video calling him fucking Zach. And dude has like leopard skin carpets in his house. Just, he's doing Las Vegas things. I don't know. I've never been there.
Don't go.
I feel like it's a scarier Niagara Falls.
It is. We should do a tour there.
We could. We got a place to stay.
Yeah, they got like a crazy ass venue over there. It's like a crack house essentially.
Really?
Yeah, it's the most Las Vegas thing I've ever heard of.
Is Las Vegas like, is it like got like a cool, like, is it popping off over there? Or?
There's cool shit.
Yeah.
The Drain show is crazy looking. They played in like a little Legion.
Okay.
And then there's like a cool art and coffee scene if you stay out of the strip. The strip sucks. But there's like old Las Vegas where there's like mobster shit going on and stuff.
Yeah.
That's cool. I had good coffee in Las Vegas.
Okay, you're turning my.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
I'm down. I love the States. I just want to be there.
Well, like I said, I'm super stoked about Gavel. You guys coming back with this new lineup, playing some shows. Bad Bet. I can't wait to play with y'all.
Cool.
Super excited. Being from Hamilton and the GTA in general, like, is a huge area.
Okay.
Like what about hardcore has like kept you, because you've been going to shows for a while. Like what about the scene there has kept you involved for as long as it has? Because a lot of people, get jaded and leave, or like, life happens and shit.
I don't know, like, cause I started going to shows when I was like, I don't know, like younger and shit. And then I stopped going for a little bit. And then I was like, why the fuck did I kind of just stopped going because the friends that I would go didn't want to go anymore. And I was like, I'm just going to go by myself or whatever. And then, yeah, I don't know. Like, I just, whenever, I don't know, I just fucking love this music a lot. And like, I just, like, go and fucking I like going to see live music, even if it's like, even if it's shit. I don't care. Like I just love going to shows and shit. And so like when the pandemic and stuff happened and everything kind of like had this big fucking like resurgence and like attendance to shows and stuff were like unseen,
Yeah.
um like I was just like, holy fuck, like this is like one of those things where it's like it I don't know, it sounds corny, but I feel like it's just like one of those times where it's like, fuck, I need to be a part of this shit. Like this is crazy, and like to if I were to not like be involved, even if it was just like going to shows, like I would be kicking myself in the ass probably like, down the line. But it's just like I think since coming like starting to go again and with everything with like after the pandemic, just like the people that I've been able to meet in the last like year, I guess 2 years, whatever it's been since shit started happening again, like it's crazy. And like some of my like really really good friends, best friends, I've met from playing shows or being in bands or whatever, like.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it is like there's a big kind of like, I guess, community aspect of it, which is like a big draw. Like I get fucking FOMO if I can't go to a show and
I
see like
know.
my friends, dude. Like
It sucks.
so that's I don't know. That's I would say that's it. Like just being able to like see people that you know that I know and that are my friends doing well and doing shit that they like to do and also doing that and like or whatever, like I think that's the thing that makes me continue to go and will make me continue to go. Like I was there when there was like three people in venues or like and uh I'll if that time ever comes again, I will still be going. I don't like I'm just down for it. It's sick.
I feel you. It's like what you're saying about not being a part of it right now. Like there's like this weird movement happening. I don't
Mhm.
know if how long it's gonna last or if this is the norm now. But yeah, like I feel like I would be kicking myself if I wasn't like doing something.
I hope it's the norm, man. I hope it stays like this.
Me too. It's crazy.
Like it feels like shit that you see from like the States, and it's never been like that here,
No. What
unless
even
you're
in the
going to like
States, like it hasn't this is like what's happening in the States is not normal.
oh yeah.
Yeah, like when I was growing up in my small town, like our scene wasn't huge. Like we had a few shows that got like really big,
Yeah.
but now it's like they're having crazy like bands are going on tour there and like bands are like talking about how Savannah is like a crazy show and I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, no, it's not. But apparently it's good now. So yeah, it's weird stuff. But like you're saying, it does remind me of things like you remember the Bane, like Bane and Have Heart, like the late 90s, early 2000s, like Massachusetts scene, how it was like crazy.
Mhm.
And then like in Southern California, how they've had like, you know,
Just
all that
blowing
shit.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
crazy. The Bay is going crazy. So it just seems like places that have had scenes before are seeing like this new kind of life. Even New York, like the Long Island scene is insane.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I don't know. I hope it stays like this.
me
I
too. Be
don't,
great. Maybe we'll all be able to make a living in some way. Just playing music.
that would be sick. I mean, I would be down to just play music.
Well, Kyle, thanks so much for chilling, man. I'm super happy that we got a little hang out before in between the last show and what we got coming up
Oh yeah.
in June, July.
July.
The first time y'all coming back is the 22nd July, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's when Gavel's coming, and then I'm coming the next weekend.
The next weekend. Just stay the week.
Fuck, I might as well. Like, I don't even need to come home. No, I gotta come home for the dog and shit.
For the dog, not Kennedy, the dog.
I don't know if she's coming. Is she coming? I don't think she's coming the first weekend. Obviously, she's coming the second weekend.
She has to.
She has to.
What's Fight on Sight gonna do?
A fucking integral part of that operation.
Just a little bit. Well, thanks so much for chilling. I'm super excited to see you in the flesh once again.
Well, yeah. Thanks for having me on, man.
What's your favorite city for Beans and Breakdowns?
Montreal.
Why'd you say it Italian?
I don't know, dude. That's
yeah.
Montreal. How do you? I can't do it.
Montreal.
Montreal.
Real.
Poutine. Poutine.
Poutine. Pooteen. Poutine.
I when like the Deadbolt guys came here, I thought I was the funniest fucking guy, and like I was gonna bother them a lot by saying it that way, and they just didn't give a shit. And I was just like over there chuckling to myself, and they're like, I don't care, fuck off.
That's how a lot of like Anglophones say it, poutine.
Yeah.
But if you want to be a real G about it, you gotta be like poutine.
Poutine.
No, poutine. I don't know. I learned how to fucking say it because everybody says it differently.
But you don't got you don't gotta even speak French over there.
No, don't tell people that, but you don't got to. We're trying to gatekeep it. We don't want. I want my rent to go up.
Actually, straight up, fuck. I'm like that was like because I love coming there. It's like a sick place. But the only reason I've like never even considered moving there is because I can't speak French. But now I know.
You don't need it. You don't need it.
Serious.
You should move here.
I gotta hold down the fort out here, you know.
I mean, if you do move here,
if I move there, where are you gonna stay?
With Rob.
Rob lives in Brantford.
Where the fuck is that?
Doesn't matter.
Well, cool. I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming on.
I appreciate you, bro.
I appreciate your ice caps.
Look at how melted this shit is now.
That sucks.
I'm grateful.
Well, cheers. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday.
You too, buddy.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Beans and Breakdowns. I want to say a huge thanks to Kyle for hanging out on the podcast. If you haven't already, go check out Gavel. They have an EP and a promo out available on all listening platforms. And keep an eye out for Bad Bet, the other band that we were talking about. Really excited to hear some of that music, and they should have a demo out very soon. If you've enjoyed the podcast, please subscribe and leave a review. You can find out more information about the podcast by following us on Instagram at Beans and Breakdowns or on the web at beansandbreakdowns.com. Until next week, be sure to stay caffeinated and wake the fuck up.